We upgraded to a 1,500 square foot suite at the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas. Come with us as we tour the Grand King Suite. The Venetian Resort opened in 1999 and sits right on the Las Vegas Strip on the former site of the Sands Hotel and Casino. Together with the Palazzo, it's part of the second largest resort complex in the entire world. This is a massive property with the Grand Canal shops, indoor canals with gondola rides, dozens of restaurants, and multiple entertainment venues all built right into the resort. And every room here is a suite, so even the entry-level rooms are much larger than what you'll find at most hotels. All right, let's check out our room at the Venetian here in Las Vegas. All right, so I will start by saying we booked a normal king room, which is a king suite. And when we checked in, we were offered an upgrade for a very minimal cost, which we ended up taking. We are thoroughly impressed with this room. So let's go ahead and check it out. So obviously you come in, there is a very large foyer and then a half bath. And if you want to step inside the half bath, I love the decor in here. And these rooms are very recently remodeled. So maybe within the last 6 months or to a year, they've been remodeled. Okay, so step through the foyer and you've got a very nice 6-person dining room, dining table. I'm gonna go ahead and guess this may be granite, marble, maybe marble. That would be my guess. But we're remodeling our kitchen right now, so I've gotten to be like well-versed on the different types of rock that you can put on tables and countertops. And I've noticed that we seem to like quartzite, so at first I thought maybe it was quartzite. I think it's marble, but very nice. Then you have this wet bar here. You've got your items that you have to pay for. Something interesting that you would never see in Disney and only in Vegas is the love kit for purchase, his and hers. Yeah, only in Vegas. You've got your for purchase little mini fridge, which I don't want to open because I fear that it may charge us $150. But one good thing that you don't get in the regular rooms and you do get in the suites is a mini fridge that you can use to store your own drinks. So right now we just have a water.
If you are finding this video helpful or entertaining, we'd like to ask you to take just a couple of seconds and hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it and it helps us keep going.
But a lot of the hotels in Vegas, the mini fridges in the regular rooms are full and stocked, and if you open them, you're charged. If you move an item, you're charged. So having one to store our drinks is very nice. Now, as you see, we have billiards in our room. Brandon and I don't know if in our entire time together we've ever played billiards, but we're probably gonna try tonight. So this is really cool to have. Definitely entertaining. While we're here, let's check out our upgraded view of the Strip. So it's the south end of the Strip, but we get a little of the central Strip too. So you can see that they're remodeling the Mirage across the road into the Hard Rock. You've got Caesars, Bellagio, Paris, Flamingo, the Link, the High Roller over there, which maybe one day we'll ride. We've yet to do a ride in Vegas, so I do want to try a Vegas ride at some point. We will see which one that ends up being. All right, so now we have our living area. This very golden couch, which we have sat on already, and it's actually pretty comfortable. You've got the matching marble coffee table, 3-tiered coffee table. You've got your chair with your end table. We will definitely hang out here some the next few nights. Let's go ahead and step into our bedroom. So, nice size king bed with a nightstand on either side, which always is an elevated experience for me because it seems like when there's only one, Brandon gets the one that has, he's always on this side. I know if you're a couple, you probably know what I'm talking about. You always have your side and they have their side, and it doesn't change no matter where you are. And it seems like every room we're ever in, if we only have one nightstand, it's on Brandon's side. So I always am very happy when we have two, because I can charge my phone. Then you've got this Chase Lounge, would be a really nice place to read, but you're in Vegas, so who has time to read in Vegas, right? Let's see, I'm gonna sit on this. Oh, wow. This is comfy, especially if you like a soft mattress. So Brandon's gonna love this because he loves a soft mattress. You're gonna really like this bed. It's very comfy. Okay, so you've got your storage area here, drawers if you want it to unpack. I know a lot of people come to Vegas, they bring a lot of clothes. So definitely space to storage. This is a good place to put on makeup if you're gonna put on makeup for your night out. And then this, I think, is gonna be my favorite area of the room. Very nice double sink vanity, soaking tub, which I definitely am gonna have to try out while we're here because my back has been hurting. When you start getting a little bit older, your back hurts, you get those pains, and I was thinking of booking a spa treatment, but now I have a soaking tub, so I'll probably just use that. Very nice walk-in, glassed-in shower with multiple water spouts. Looks awesome, and I cannot wait to try that out. Looks like over here, you've got a little closet next to the sink. And then you have your, I would call it a water closet, like we do in Europe. And it's your toilet area. Some different art in here. All right, so, oh, and you have a full length mirror if you need to check yourself out before you set out on the strip. Yeah, say hello, Brandon. Okay, so then if you didn't have enough space to store your stuff, your clothing, you've got this giant walk-in closet. And I think the only thing that we've left out is this closet over here, which again is more storage space. So we have been here. I think contrary to popular belief, we live in the South Central United States. Before I came to Vegas for the first time, I assumed that it didn't get cold here. We're in the desert. We came for the first time in December, and it was a few years ago, and it was cold. So if you come during a cold time and you have coats to hang, that's a nice place to hang them. But that is our room. Very excited to stay here, and very happy to show you all what the suite life looks like here at the Venetian.
So this is definitely a different kind of stay than we usually do in Vegas. Most trips are spent eating, going to shows, and if you're us, hockey games. And just running the strip. And if that's the kind of Vegas trip that you like to do, then this room may not be for you. But having this kind of space made me realize that sometimes it's worth planning at least one night to actually slow down and enjoy a night in. The Grand King Suite typically runs between $400 and $900 a night, but if you play your cards right and do your gambling at the Venetian and Palazzo, it's possible to get it for much less. So when they offered us the option to upgrade into this suite for our 2-night stay for only $119, it was an easy yes. And we were so pleased with the experience. And we'll wrap up with a quote from old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra. who famously headlined with the Rat Pack at the Copa Room that once stood inside the Old Sands Hotel and Casino, who was quoted as saying, "The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. And at Travel Soul, we believe that everyone who can travel should travel, even if it's scary. So keep traveling, and we'll see you next time."